Is it 2021 yet? And April's Apron NYE Extravaganza.
Featuring
Shy Crooner with Tony Tweed. An episode of April's Apron. Hack the Artist Podcast. A taste of the April Olympics. And the only NYE Count Up in the world.
and a surprise celebrity guest.
And now, the hostess to toast us into 2021. April!
Hello! And happy is it 2021 yet? An NYE Extravaganza. I am so excited that all of you were able to join me tonight. I mean, boy, let's take a look back at this year. What can I say about 2021 that hasn't already been screamed into a pillow? Probably nothing. So, let me just go on to tell you about the amazing show that we have for you tonight. It is a cornucopia of a breakfast buffet of a combination Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Carvel. That is the Extravaganza. We have Shy Crooner and Tony Tweed from the Panic Barn. We have a brilliant podcast called Hack the Artist, a special episode of April's Apron, the April Olympics. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on, and most importantly, you guys, I'm still shaking. When I received this email, oh, lo and behold, maybe 36, 47, 82 hours ago, it made my whole 2020, all of this seemed worth it. Our very own Aunt Sandy, Sandra Lee, the grand design domestic goddess of going to the store and buying it, is going to be joining us live to play minute to win it games into 2021. Her generosity just blows my mind. We've been talking about her pet cockatoo, and we've been brainstorming on amazing recipes concerning leftovers, and it's just 2021 is just going to be one of the most culinary head-scratching years that I think the world's ever going to see. And I'm just so excited to have that with you. Excuse me. So, speaking of guests, we're going to go to our very first guest, who is going to be a newbie to you. He is, as you may know, I am doing the world's only NYE Count Up. Now, what does that mean? That means that instead of counting down, we're going to count up. And I'm going to explain that a little later in the show, but get your lips ready, because there's going to be a lot of words that have to come out, but we're going to do it, and we're going to hit it, and we're going to ring in 2021 all together. So without further ado, let me introduce my first guest. He is an atomic clock keeper. It feels like I have been reaching out to this man for years now, really begging him to be on the show, and he finally said yes. So without further ado, let me introduce to you our very first guest, the Atomic Clock Keeper, info at atomicclockblog.com. Thank you for joining the show, info.
Yeah. What can I get you to stop bothering me?
I forgot to put my earpiece in, so I can't hear Atomic. Hey there, Atomic. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So
You hear me?
yes, I can. And can you just explain for my guests, hardcore people who love science as much as they love sassiness, can you just give us a breakdown of the atomic clock as what I think you may be the world's only atomic clock keeper?
I run a blog.
You run a blog. Well, don't put
Yeah.
yourself down. I mean, the blog is, for those who don't know, a blog is the internet. So what's a blog in 2020 is going to be the whole World Wide Web in 2021. So I don't want you to sell yourself short as we come into this new year.
Yeah, it's just a blog.
Okay.
Like a gig.
Okay, well, I just love the science language that you're spitting out, gig. You must, I mean, I at least love clocks, atomic clocks. I mean, you must think that they're really cool, right?
I mean, yeah, clocks are cool. Can I leave now?
Clocks are cool, and you may leave. And you know what? Nothing's cooler than a nice martini. So let's move on to the final April's Apron recipe of 2020, the martini. Now, when it comes to the martini, I ignore James Bond's Shaken Not Stirred, and I go right to Christina Aguilera's Dirty. So what I'm going to present to you is the Dirty Martini the April's Apron way. So we start with a bowl. Then you do about a cup and a half of vodka. You do about a cup of dry vermouth. You can also do gin, but I'm not speaking to any of you gin people right now. Oh, what am I saying? There's been too much. I love you, even the gin drinkers. And then now we got to dirty up this martini. So we're going to sidecar on Dirty Martini. The dirty in a dirty martini is not dish rag water, but olive juice. So we're going to pour a nice cup and a half of that. And now, what, ladies and gentlemen, will be the final sasser of 2020? I know you're just racking your brain thinking, what? How could she possibly sass up the Dirty Martini? And the one and only way I know how to do that is with Jell-O. So we are going to sprinkle this in. We're just la 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 la, the fairy dust that is erasing 2020 and bringing in 2021. I'm using lime, and I mean, it's very pungent, very very pungent. I'm going to have to ask my camera guy, can you run up and get me the done? We, through the magic of television, have a nice done batch of Dirty Martini Jell-O shots. This is not them, but I'm going to walk you through how to make them the April's Apron way. So first you're going to let your hat fall down, and then we need to bloom the gelatin. It needs a little help. So what you do is you add a little bit of hot water. And so the aromas, it's like you're on a tropical Mediterranean beach. I'm getting hints of pina colada. I'm getting a bit of sea urchin. And it's just, it's an umami that is like no other. So we're just gonna put these down here because I'm not done explaining the recipe. And so I also forgot a spoon. So we're just gonna take whatever's around, because you know what, when you need a drink, you just need a drink. And I'm just gonna mix these in together. You know, that's the cool thing about multitaskers. You know, it's one part utensil and then it's another part party maker. So, okay, so we have that. And now, no Dirty Martini is complete without olives on a toothpick. Now, okay, obviously, putting a toothpick into a Jell-O shot, big no-no. So I like to pre-soak my olives on a stick. So you just go ahead and add these little kids to the party. They're over 21. Get them in there. You know, maybe just mix it up a little. It's, you also need to cool it. So I have a little bit of ice that I'm going to pretend I put in there. And it's gonna start to set. You just need to give it a few minutes. And what I'm going to do for you now is we're going to go for the yum. So here we go. I used yellow for this one, which, you know, the cup didn't exactly appreciate. But if you look at it, it is just the most beautiful thing I could ever behold. And if yours doesn't exactly congeal in the refrigerator like mine did, you can always just put it in the freezer, and then you get a nice olive slushy. And I would love to see 7-Eleven bring that in 2021. That's surprisingly good. The lemon rides a wave. The lemon rides a wave that, wow, that one can only describe as almost unnatural. That I believe I'm beginning to hear the discotheque disinfect from Shy Crooner and Tony Tweed in the Panic Barn really, really soon. And so with this, ladies and gentlemen, I say farewell 2020.
Hi everybody, I'm Shy Crooner. Back there, that's my associate, Tony Tweed. Tell them all hi, Tony. Hi, Mal. We're here at the Panic Barn. Tony and I have been hiding out here for the duration of the pandemic. But tonight, we're here to help April's Apron ring in the new year with a very special Shy at a Distance Top 5. That's right, Tony and I do a little bit called the Top 5, and tonight we're going to be doing the Top 5 months of 2020. That's right, there were 12 months in 2020. We got the Top 5 right here. Coming in at number 5, January.
It's a little cold, but yeah, you got the awards, it's a little dry, but you know, fun.
Yeah, first month of the year, it's exciting. January, all right. Coming in at number 4, February.
It's short. We got that pink holiday.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, a couple good things in there. All right. Tony, where's the rest of the cards, man?
What cards?
You were supposed to get the top 5 cards ready, and I only had 2 cards.
Were there any other good? Go to Plan B.
Plan B? All right. You know what? Forget 2020.
Go with it.
We're going with the new. This is the top 5 best ways to ring in 2021. Because you know what? We're gonna forget 2020, and we're gonna think about the best ways we can ring in the new year here. Coming in at number 5, Zoom makeout sesh.
Is that a dog?
Clock strikes midnight.
Clock strikes midnight. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Zoom makeout sesh.
It's better than masks. I like that.
Better than masks. It's better than masks.
All right. Next one.
Coming in at number 4, a bit of bubbly with your sourdough starter. Gotta feed it.
Toast to the bread.
Toast to the bread. Coming in at number 3, get creative with your excess toilet paper.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Everybody's got a stockpile. Yeah, what are you going to do with your stockpile? All right, coming in at number 2, street butt naked through the woods. Just don't forget your mask. Let's be safe, people. Be
Like
safe.
you never do that, Shy.
All right, and the number 1 way to ring in the new year, 2021, here we come. Burn down all your delivery boxes in an Amazon effigy.
Burn it all down.
Burn it all down. All right, everybody.
Never ordering again.
Only in-store purchases from now on. Well, that about wraps it up for us for the evening. But before we go, we're going to play a little tune. This is my hit single. It's called Drunk in the Kitchen. I'm getting drunk in the kitchen, darling. I sneak it in where nobody sees, where my thoughts are as filthy as the dishes and the oven's as hollow as me. Oh, I need money like a baker needs dough. Don't the fridge and the freezer make a lovely combo? I'm getting drunk in the kitchen, darling. I wish you'd just let me be, or else come get drunk with me. All right, everybody. Cheers to New Year. Cheers to you, April's Apron. We'll see you in 2021.
Here's the new beers.
Woo!
That beer exploded.
And welcome to And the Wiener Goes To, the only competition where a wiener dog picks the winning wiener. Skies are clear with the real feel temperature of a walk-in freezer. Couldn't have Uber eated up a better day for our competitors. This is the inaugural event of the April Olympics, an intercuisinal game of good food. And there is our hostess with the mostest, getting ready to signal the start of the event with the ceremonial squirt. But first, let's introduce you to our competitors. Ethan's, an old-school Brooklyn kingmaker, made good grilled or boiled. No stranger to controversy. Never apologizes for being bigger than the butt. Our vegan entry, he plays the mental game well. Known to get under the casings of his competitors by explaining the deadliness of cow farts. Cheese Dog, the macho man Randy Savage of wieners, filled with his signature cheese. Our most experienced competitor and odds-on favorite. Beef and Pork, known as the Peef or Bork Dog, depending on which side of the condiment bar you were raised. Often referred to as the Noah's Ark of hot dogs. And of course, the man of the hour, our Judge Pickles. A no so good, he should have been a schnauzer. Known as a bit of a wild card, having acquired almost every taste out there, including card. There he is surveying the field. You can't help but feel for these competitors. All the training and sacrifices they and their packets have made so they could be here today. Laying in a line, awaiting their fate on a bed of kale. And here's Pickles, cleansing his palate one last time. Now over to our stewardess of stews, April.
And the ceremonial squirt.
And before the mustard hits the ground, Pickles is off, immediately veering to the right, smelling what these wieners are made of. Licking, too. Not sure if that's allowed, but that's above my pay grade. He appears to have made his... Has he? Is he? Wow. And the wiener goes to Ethan's. There we have it. Folks, today history was made. And the wiener goes to Ethan's. But as they say in the April Olympics, when it comes to, and the wiener goes to, there are no real losers, only wieners. Thanks for joining us at the April Olympics medal ceremony for And the Wiener Goes To. And a post-game shocker, Ethan's tested positive for relish and was disqualified. The remaining competitors were all elevated to gold. And now, please silence your cell phones for the Hot Dog National Anthem.
Natural machine. One tube, one tube, one tube. Born are we as magnificent spoon. 3, 4 or more in your mouth. Relish, ketchup, mustard. To the buns they go, to the buns. Then with mustard applied to the buns, and the buns were still there. Greasy and pink, merely complicated. To grill is to die. To grill is to die. To grill is to die for hot dog nation.
Hey guys, welcome to the Hack the Artist podcast. First and foremost, we gotta hack our fans.
Tio, we love you.
We absolutely love you. Listen up, so hack this out. We were watching this video. These people are just going 1,000.
Honestly,
so
they're brilliant, though. I'm kind of in love with both of them.
hack the link and subscribe. Check it out.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We love you.
We love you guys. You're the best.
Yeah, I want to load it up. I want to load it up good.
Fam, do we love how he's treating this pumpkin, or are we a bit freaked out?
Come on.
I was raised on an island that was in a lagoon.
Dead.
He's like ferocious. He's ferocious. You're a killer. You're a serious fucked up beast. Nothing can stop my Yoni because it's gonna kill you. Hey, my name is Alexandra, and this is my TED Talk. I believe in a fairy tale. Life is just a fairy tale. Once upon a time, we all were born. Whoa! If you want to die, you better be born. Come here. I'm summoning the beast, for thou art cometh into the world. Ah! That's fine, I can work with this.
My friend one time had a pet snake and it tried to eat him, but it was okay because it was tiny.
So I'm not a hockey player anymore. I'm an internationally exhibited artist.
This guy is like a real life troll.
Hockey, sex, and pumpkins.
Get under your bridge, cause you're a troll.
Gretzky was my greatest hero, along with Warhol, obviously. Time to get going phase 2. Ready, baby? Hey, just grab my hot stick.
You know, everything is a fairy tale. Every word, every essence of being. This pumpkin represents Cinderella's pumpkin, and the pumpkin represents dreams coming true. The hour is upon us. Get it? This. I just tasted time and it's gross.
Why did she just lick her hourglass?
Don't go there, time. But like, I did.
Art boy, more like fart boy. Welcome to the Bart ASMR seminar.
Does it mean anything? Well, it's not up to me.
Somebody give me a knife, 'cause all the dreams are murdered. You're my pumpkin. Mind if I call you Pumpkin? You're so cute. Love you, Pumpkin. I love you.
Honestly, same.
Somebody give me a knife to cut this pumpkin.
Wasn't there a Robin Williams movie about dreams and dying?
No, that was about a clown. Hush, hush, little baby. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done to baby?
I think we should make an ASMR show about my butt.
I think we should make an ASMR show about loud honking cars.
All the corporations want to tell me that you can't drink seawater. Guess what? Birds drink seawater every day. Not my problem.
Wake up, sheep, sheep, people.
What I see is water, so I drink it.
This one goes out to Little Red Riding Hood. Time is running out, time is running out. Gotta run faster, gotta run faster. What's your name? My name is Knifey. What? It's just like the stories told me. There's danger lurking in every corner of life. But what is life except living on the edge?
I want to do an ASMR show about stepping on cats.
He only comes out when I'm really feeling enchanted.
We should do an ASMR show about dirty pumpkins.
Dirty pumpkins.
Hello, I'm a dirty pumpkin.
Dirty pumpkins.
And I'm gonna get cleaned off.
Yeah.
And pump, to me, is obviously a sexual gesture. Kin, of course, is family. So how do we make sense of this? If you flip it on its head, what's that? Infinity. Point. Infinity.
Who loves math?
My
Nerds
friend.
love math.
Infinity with infinity below. So what does that equal? 1. People say, how is this possible? Don't ask me, I just work here.
You know I'm a theater major?
No.
Yeah. I'm a theater major.
You know, Gretzky and Warhol had a lot in common.
The wildness has never left any of us. The wildness remains. Industrialization has gone wild! Wild!
Google everything.
Google everything. Google everything. Time has passed. And yet, no time at all. If your patriarchy is bumming you out, all you have to do is listen to time. Mother time. Let's change that narrative. Mother, I suckle on the teat of my mother time. This is the end, my friend.
I can't think of a more sexual object, if I'm honest.
Stop. No.
A pumpkin, like the sex act, eventually disappears.
I don't know if you've looked at the front page of Pornhub lately, but...
Bam. And now for a production of Waiting for Gordo. Oh my god, you're here. Me too. What a bummer. I'm gonna put a rope around you. You're mine. Let's go. Oh look, someone showed up. Oh my god, it's not Gordo. Will this ever end? No. The end.
No, that's bullshit, Mac. I can't do Zurich. I can't do Zurich in August. No, I gotta go to Spain in August, okay? I'm fucking fine, man. I just can't go to Zurich. I just can't go to Zurich, man!
Oh dear fairy godmother. That tickles! That tickles! Stop tickling me!
Don't vape!
I don't know who I am anymore! Ooh! Sliding into my DMs like, what?
A little seasoning.
I eat of the earth. Just like I eat of language. I regurgitate the earth. Like words. Thrown on a page.
What is that machine supposed to be used for?
I have no idea.
Not this.
I'm sorry for everything I ever said. I'm not sorry for anything I've ever said. What's the difference? I love you. I love you, pumpkin. Shush, shush, shush. Don't go to sleep or you'll never wake up.
What is a dream?
Nothing that you can't think.
That's very dirty. Dirty. It's dirty.
All right, everybody.
Come now. Come now. Shh. What was one is now two. Just as two could easily become 3, 4 more. In the beginning there was zero, and zero was infinity, multiplied into itself. The great nothing provided all that ever was, and then one. One day, time. Nothing should be taken for granted, for everything took eternity to become. This pumpkin can mean everything. Zero, infinity, one.
Hack it out and subscribe.
Sports. The height of civilization's ability to work as a team. And what is a tailgate but the height of civilization's ability to celebrate? The height of civilization's ability to work as a team. Obviously, my favorite teammate is my soon-to-be fiance, Corey. So I'll be teaming up with the man himself to make one of his all-time tailgating favorites. Jelly bean crusted caramel dipped apples. Trust me, this'll make you put your apron on. Trust me, this will make you put your apron on. It's time. Now for the yum. Henry Ford once said, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together progress. Working together success." Well, that's me and my Corey. We're quite the team. Because there's no I in team, but there is the word mate. So with one word, you get the two of us to a T. Mate. Anything?
No text from Corey yet.
Foul ball!
Now my all-star Corey will be here shortly, just stuck in traffic, I'm sure. Corey and I made caramel dipped apples on what later became known as our first date. We were tailgating his frat's cornhole tournament, and ever since then, the man cannot go to a tailgate without them. He says a tailgate isn't a tailgate without something hard and sticky to throw at the other team. Normally, I do 36 of these, but that's like pro-level power play tailgating. So we're gonna start with the nice even number of 3. Apples, I'm using Granny Smith, but you can use whatever you'd like. There's Macintosh, there's Gala, there's a banana. And for the caramel dip part, we only need 2 ingredients. 2 tablespoons milk, 8 ounces of caramel. Now tailgates, they're just so fun and easy. It is just great to be out of the house and spending time with your soon-to-be fiancé, friends, and their wives, and their mistresses. I forgot to mention, it's important to test your caramel for freshness. This one could be a little bit fresher, but we're gonna work with it. High corn caramel. The easiest way to get 8 ounces of caramel is to buy an 8-ounce bag of caramel. They will probably come individually wrapped. Unwrap the caramel before adding them to the microwave. Otherwise, it's pretty much impossible to separate the candy from the wrapper afterward. Gooey. Now, caramel apples can be surprisingly difficult to trust. Corey, what'd he say? Is he outside?
It's a calendar reminder.
What?
It says ovulate?
Anyone can make caramel dipped apples. What takes this recipe from the majors to the minors is one of my favorite sassers. Jelly beans! Now I know what you're thinking. You guys are thinking, April, can I really have my caramel, my jelly beans and eat them too? Hashtag touchdown, yes! The secret is to dice them into little tiny pieces. Now, Corey and I really do have a fabulous relationship. You guys know why? Because we look out for each other. Just like a team. I was looking out for him. I said that if you want to be a CEO, you should dress like a CEO. And you should see the suits he wears. And he's a CEO. A CEO who's so important that he can't return his soon-to-be fiancé's phone calls, emails, or texts. That's an important guy. And he was looking out for me when he said that I look better with bangs and accepted all those Nigerian wire transfers in my name. And then I was looking out for him when I took the gun out of the safe and threw it in the river. So see, we are the perfect gold medal team. The caramel sauce is ready. Let's drop these kids off at the pool. The aroma, you guys, it's smelling like the Triple Crown in here. And if you think this looks good, wait for this. The jelly beans and the caramel dipped canvas. You guys, it's almost too beautiful to eat. But we must, because it's time for the yum. This is guaranteed to be the MVP at your next tailgate. Jelly bean crusted caramel dipped apples. This will make you put your apron on. I am so excited to introduce our very next and only special celebrity guest. She reached out to me through the ether a mere 36 hours ago and requested to be on the New Year's Eve Extravaganza. So, without further ado, let me do the honor of welcoming to you the sorceress of store-bought, the temptress of tablescapes, the one, the only, Sandra Lee.
Oh, so happy to be here on April's Apron. Thank you so much for having me, Cousin April. I mean, niece April. That is, you can call me Aunt Sandy.
Oh, Aunt Sandy, I mean, I'm so excited. I can't even look at you, but now that I do, you seem just a little pale. Are you okay?
Oh yes, that's just my makeup that I bought from the store and then pretended that I made it, which is what makes it semi-homemade.
That's fabulous. You are always constantly on brand. Well, I just have to say, like, thank the Lord that I constantly check my junk mail, because otherwise I would have missed your missive.
You know, that's pretty common actually. Every time I email someone from, no, this really is the real Aunt Sandy @gmail.com, somehow it always goes to spam. I don't know why.
Well, really lucky on my part that I'm just a little too smart for the spam bot, if you know what I mean. The emails, the correspondence that we've been sharing, I mean, I will treasure this for the rest of my life. I mean, what you say about cockatiel maintenance and cockatoo care, I mean, if and when that happens, I am going to be more than ready. And the hot dog relish, the mustard games, I mean, there's so much in here, and it was so generous of you to have the idea of playing these minute to win it games. I mean, it takes me back to being a girl, because my cousin Tammy used to, oh my gosh, used to force me to play these minute to win it games every New Year's Eve, and she was such a ruthless harpy about it, but I just can't wait to play with someone.
Ruthless harpy? Well, I know I will be crushing you in this competition of minute to win it games tonight, but I have never in my whole life been called ruthless or a harpy, Cousin April.
Sorry, Tammy, I was just talking to my mentor and idol, Sandra Lee. Can you please bring Aunt Sandy back?
I have a little surprise for you. There is no Aunt Sandy. It was just me the whole time.
That is impossible, because you said that you finally had a chance to watch Spa Night and it, quote, warmed my heart.
Yes, and that I know that 2020 has been a difficult year, and I'd love to end it doing something super fun and adorable. And that your, is it 2021 yet? New Year's Eve Extravaganza seems like just the way.
So you set up a very elaborate ruse just to catnip me?
Yeah, I think it's called Fish Cat did. But in any case, I mean, I wouldn't call it a ruse so much as a clever disguise. I mean, you know, I just really wanted to play our minute to win it games like we do every New Year's Eve. And since you hadn't been answering my emails, I just thought maybe you would respond to an email from somebody else, AKA Aunt Sandy.
So all of this, the minute to win it games are real, but the Aunt Sandy's fake.
That's it, you got it, you clever cookie puss. Now let's get to it. Let's play our cookie puss. Are you ready? You got your cookie?
So, ladies and gentlemen, in April's Apron all play, grab whatever flat edible object is closest to you, put it on your face, and then without using your hands, get it into your mouth. The first one to win, and please shout loud enough so I can hear you in upstate New York, wins.
Am I doing it? I think I'm getting it. I think I'm beating you. Am I doing it?
Wait till I beat you, Tammy. You just wait.
Yeah, I'm real close now. I'm really getting it. I'm really getting in there. I mean, what kind of cookie are you using?
I am using a homemade, gluten-free, knockoff M&M mini chocolate chip cookie.
I got it with my tongue. I'm using this beautiful raspberry
Shut it, Tammy!
No, I'm really close. I'm good.
Fine.
For the win, y'all.
How many points do you get?
I because I beat you. Like I do every time. Every time. This is a good Linzer. This I created by having my neighbor Linda make it for me, just like Sandra Lee would do, semi-homemade. You know.
Well, since you really love grabbing nuts, how about we do Nut Stacker? I'm assuming that's...
Nut Stacker. You know I'm old hat at Nut Stacker. I'm going to get so many nuts stacked up in here. I got some pecans. I'm going to stack them right up. I'm just going to stack
I have
them.
pecans, cashews, peanut butter, and a bag from nuts.com. Let's just do this, okay?
I don't know. I mean, a cashew, are you sure? That sounds real dangerous. That's too much curvature. You're not going to get it.
The Romans, known for all kinds of fancy industrial scapes, and the toga, the fanciest, it's basically like a building you wear, were big fans of the cashew. So me and them would like you to back the fig off, please.
Well, I'll just be getting the last laugh once I get the most nut stacked, which I always do because I am the world champion nut stacker.
Put some nuts in your mouth and chew, Tammy. Are we done with this? It's been a minute and fine, you
I got 5 nuts here. I got 5 nuts. How many you got, girl?
I have 25, so that gives me 1,000 points. Okay, next. What are we doing now?
6. I'm up to 6. Okay, well, I guess if we are so ready to move on to our next game, we could do pantry pizza, where we just grab a bunch of different items from our pantries and just stack them up, you know, like a big old tower, and just see how tall you can get, you know?
We stack them, grab 5 random things from your pantry, your crisper, your dog treat bowl, and stack them in the most artistic way possible. A la pizza, but also slightly dangerous. A la pizza.
I thought we were trying to get as many as we could. I got so many items. I got a plate. I got some gravy packets. I got some microwave popcorn. I got some bananas. I got some corn, you know, just any old thing we got here. I got some fruit slices. Just put them on there. They're looking so good right now. Maybe one of these other cookies I have some little pumpkin spice dealies. Oh, and what do I have here? Some marshmallows.
Points are awarded for plating, for flair, and for not being Tammy.
All right, I mean, look at this. Look at this little, as you would say, sasser. Look at that little piece right there, huh?
Pizza de resistance. Yes, Tammy.
I mean, if you ever seen something so beautiful, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items, but actually I have 3 bananas, so that's more like 11. So I think I get like 11 times 11 points, which is like, I think 2,400 or something. I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, I have 1,000, you have 2,400, and then I believe I get honorable mention, and so that's going to be another 50,000. So, okay, we're neck and neck.
All right, well, I'm putting another piece of penne in here just to really spice it up. Oh, and then I forgot another important thing, which is just 1 bean. Just gonna take 1 little bean and just put it right on there. I mean, it's maybe just a couple beans because they're just falling off, but you know, they're pretty nice like that. I mean, I'm crushing it here.
Yeah, you are crushing. You are crushing fruit, you're crushing dreams, you're crushing everything, Tammy. Sticky Wicket?
I think I'm crushing the new year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm ready.
Don't you dare touch 2021 yet. We haven't hit it yet. I don't want you gunking that up for me. Okay. Yeah. Last game. Sticky Wicket.
Right.
Get anything sticky in your house that's edible. Peanut butter, marshmallows, Peeps. And you're gonna see how much we can stick on our face. Tim, our tech man, is doing a timer, and we have a minute to go ahead and stick things on our face.
Oh, is it not time?
We're being timed right now. Yeah, so whoever can get the most amount on their face. Words.
Dog, get them in there. I'm really going for it. That's all else. That's all else. I'm doing it.
Go for the crevices of the body.
How long does I have to stay on? I think I ran out. Oh, dude.
Is there a limit?
I think I had 20 at one point.
Clark,
it. 5 seconds more.
I can get more. I have so many. I have so many, y'all.
Okay, well, with that, we are a mere 4 minutes away. Way to go, Tammy. Way to go. You are just so good at dealing with sticky stuff all over your face. Now we're going to move on. We have 4 minutes left, and let me explain to you, Tammy, and everyone at home, we are about to begin the only NYE Count Up in the world. Why count up? Well, one night I was alone, indulging in a dessert/dinner of chicken fried sundaes, watching the movie 300, and just inspired and overwhelmed by all the shiny greasiness. I thought to myself, well, the Army looks a bit fun. So I learned about military time connected to atomic time, and then the next thing you know, I'm like, how can we really bring in 2021 in a unique and different way? And that is with the world's only NYE Count Up. How is it going to work, you're asking? It's going to work like this. Instead of doing 10, 9, 8, which even a toddler can do, we're going to go up to high school math, and we're going to do 2350, 2351, 2352, 2353, 2354, 2355, 2356, 2357, 2358, 2359, 0! And then the whole thing restarts, and there we are in 2021. Okay, so everyone at home, take a breath, take a moment. Let's just kombucha 2020 and everything that happened and how our lives changed, and practice. Let's together focus on out with the old of 2020 and in with that new, fresh, baked good smell of 2021. Okay, so we're gonna practice. All right. 2350, 2351, 2352, 2353, 2354, 2355, 2356, 2357, 2358, 2359, 2021! Okay, so that was just a practice. That was literally just a drill. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a breath, because it's been hard to get a full deep breath in 2020. And especially when you're nervous about hitting the time, your anxiety might flare and maybe your asthma then a little too. So let's just calm it down. Let's just be like Jell-O kind of forming in a fridge, and just be smooth. Just be whoosh. Just be whoo. Ah, yes, 2021. In 2021. In 2021. If you have a resolution, you can already forget it. If you have things you want to learn, you can maybe remember them. It's all up to you. 2021 is the 0 of existence. It's a brand new year. We're just going to put this whole 2020 mess behind us, and then we are just going to pretend like it didn't even happen and just move on. And so we're getting super close, folks. Let's just shake off those last few seconds of 2020, Shakira this out, and let's get ready, because we are very close to it almost being 2021. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. 2350, 2351, 2352, 2353, 2354, 2355, 2356, 2357, 2358, 2359, 0! 0! It's now 2021! We made it! We did it! Aunt Sandy, Cousin Tammy, I can't hear you anymore, but I am so glad that you hijacked the NYE Extravaganza, cause I just couldn't have ended this year without seeing your goddamn face again. So with that, folks, you can go and look up the lyrics to Old Lang Syne, or Old Lame Time, as Tammy and I used to sing as kids. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I'd also like to thank everyone who donated. We're going to give a nice big fat stack to hashtag lunch bag, a 501c that's changing lives one lunch bag at a time. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to all of our performers, Shy Crooner and Tony Tweed, Crichton and Joel Clark, Daniel, the Atomic Clock Block Man, and Cousin Tammy. Couldn't do this without you, cuz. All right, we'll see you a little later in 2021.